If you're cool, say not cool, Josh. Can talk forever, baby, oh my gosh. Pretty funny, but less than Tosh. Mouthy open to taste this sauce. It's not cool, Josh. Hey. It's not cool, Josh. Hey. It's not cool, Josh. Hey. It's not cool, Josh. Sorry. Demon Bird and Joyful James. Doing raffle stocks forever, we play them games. Wish not cool was every day. Brian Shapiro is visibly gay. It's not cool, Josh. Catch it, baby. Not cool, Josh. Catch it, baby. Oh my gosh. It's not cool, Josh. Brian Shapiro doesn't have any friends. Family hates him, he wants it to end. That's a mannequin to save his life. Allegedly became his secret wife. Brian should be super gay.
Oh shit!
Cash out, Brian. Brian should be super gay. Cash out, cash out, cash out. It's not cool, Josh. Catch it, baby. Not cool, Josh. Catch it, baby. Oh my gosh. It's not cool, Josh. It's not cool, Josh. Catch it, baby. Not cool, Josh. Catch it, baby. Oh my gosh. It's not cool, Josh.
Feels like we're at the Warp Tour. What the hell?
I can't lie because it's true. If it was for cool Vicky, I'd still be cool. If I have a show that I don't run well, my Demon Bird came straight from hell. Oh my gosh, it's not cool, Josh. Not the type of guy who said the gay. Brian Shapiro, it's certainly gay.
He would get his feelings so hurt if he heard that. He'd be like, I'm not gay. I don't have a problem with that, but I'm not gay.
If you're cool, say not cool, Josh. Can talk forever, baby, oh my gosh. Pretty funny, but less than Tosh. Mouthy open to taste this sauce. It's not cool, Josh. I saw Demon Bird and Joyful James doing raffle stocks forever, we play them games. Which not cool was every day. Brian Shapiro is visibly gay. It's not cool, Josh. Cash it, baby. Not cool, Josh. Cash it, baby. Oh my gosh. It's not cool, Josh. It's not cool, Josh. Brian Shapiro doesn't have any friends. Family hates him, he wants it to end. But then Tomato came to save his life. Allegedly became his secret wife. Brian should be super gay. Cash out, cash out, cash out. Brian should be super gay.
This was kind of a last-minute thing here. Hold on. I'm such a celebrity. Dragon Fist TV just texted me. One moment.
Cool Vic, cool Vic, cool Vic.
Ain't that cool, Josh?
You got to subscribe to the Coolverse. Cool Vic, cool Vic.
I'll have to read that in 1 sec, Andrew. I'm so sorry.
Shop is super gay. You got to subscribe to the Coolverse.
Josh too.
Well, I need to know if it's an emergency. Do I need to call an ambulance? Do you need a ride? Are you stranded? Andrew, I love you. All right, cool. Tight, tight. What's up, Adam? I made a special episode for you where you guys are gonna get to call in. Talk to me. Ask me anything tonight. It's gonna be tight. What's up, Yield? God, I love you guys. Just know I'm here for all of you. Dystomyopia, Nate the Eagle? Dude, we're going to have some fun tonight. This is going to be way more technical difficulties than you're used to, but we're going to have fun tonight. Yeah.
You're a giant fucking nerd, Jared.
Shut the fuck up and let me finish now, because now it's my turn, okay? Dude, shut the fuck up. You think I'm joking? I'm not. Shut the fuck up. This is my turn to talk now, okay, asshole? You smug little bitch.
Daddy, no!
My God. She's a beaut.
Doc.
I suck Donald Trump's dick.
But are you sure? Does it start right now? It always lags. It always fucking lags. Guys, tell me how it's doing, because every night so far we've been having to start and restart, and it's it's been a ball. It's been a Bobby Ball Bags. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Do we still have the lag? Can you guys hear me? I wish I could just start a show like a normal person, but no, I got to make sure everything's working before we get started, because I don't know. I've had the worst luck today. My car is across town right now. It just started overheating and started smoking on me, so I had to just like Uber as fast as I could home so I could do the show for you guys. This is kind of a last minute thing, so I apologize. It's going to be a really intimate show. There's no audio, for real? Ones if you can hear me. Ones? No audio still? Oh my God. What about now? I'm not muted. Nate, can you hear me? Are you guys able to, are we hearing? We still muted? Yes, we're still muted, or yes, you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, all right. That's it's funny. I watch all of these back. And I am just embarrassed. I am ashamed of how these go sometimes. Guys, we have Guns in the house. Hi, Guns. Look, everybody, it's Guns. You rub his tummy. You pat his nosy. You give him kisses. He waves. Hi, guys. I'm doing the Elon Musk wave. He finally figured out why this was so offensive. He finally read some history books and saw what this is all about. And he didn't care. He's a little bear. I don't think bears can have prejudice like that. Because he's just gonna hibernate, and then he's gonna forget all about it. Guns, the way Guns hibernates though is he just holds his breath. He holds his, he goes, and then he'll hibernate for 6 months or whatever. And then one of his favorite things to do is say, I'm not a pot smoker, but Guns is. And so Guns will take the biggest rip possible, and then he'll go back and lay down for hibernation, and then 6 months later he'll be like, ah, and the cloud comes out, and he's like, babe, check it out, I held it all night, but night really meant like 6 months, right? How long do bears hibernate? What am I talking about? What's happening here? Guys, is it Rachel's birthday today? Did I ruin it? I've been talking to Rachel all day today, and I didn't know it was her birthday. I know it was her birthday. I didn't wish her a happy birthday one time. Is that true? We have some cool announcements. Bears demonstrate extreme prejudice in the wild, so watch your back. You son of a bitch. You play it cool, bro. I got you onto the show. I can take you out of it. You're a little wooden bear. All I have to do is introduce you to an open flame, and you're done. God, don't be Alan today. Don't be Alan. Alan's coming back, guys. Let's see who's here. Bad Cramps Gramps. What's up, Bad Gramps? I love you guys. I watch these episodes back, and I see in the chat, I'll read the chat in real time. And you guys ask me so many questions, and you have so many little comments that I just completely gloss over. And so I'm actually going to be getting a notebook, and I'm going to write down, so some of these things you guys are telling me and asking me so I can come back and address them. Because I feel like a dick. I feel like a total dick. Look, we got Polly Shortcuts. What's up, Polly Shortcuts? What's up, Adam? You are my homie. Yield to me. Dude, I'm late on some of those prizes, but I started rolling them out today. Angela got her song. It's really cool. I might play it in a little bit. I want to show you guys what you win when you guys do the Cash App raffle. And today's been horrible luck. I'm super happy everything's working. Dragon Fist TV is here, you guys. Andrew's here. Andrew is cool. Andrew is particularly cool, and I have a particular amount of respect for the guy because he was doing the Sarah Tomato panels. And I'm so sorry, Andrew, if you want me to not talk about this, just throw a 1 in the chat, and I will pivot. Not to quote Destiny and Not So Erudite. But he had to contend with a hard decision to make because he was doing the Panelverse stuff with Sarah, and then he didn't even know Sarah didn't even give him a heads up that she's not behaving well in terms of litigation when it comes to what's up, Tisha Bromley? How's it going, my dude? Thanks for being here. He didn't know that she was litigating the Wilsons. And he actually had to sit there and like, do I play nice or do I do the right thing? I don't want to be involved with anything that can hurt the movement. Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson have already splintered our movement into smithereens. You know, when Charlie Kirk was unfortunately ended, we had this moment where we could have all unified again, just like 9/11. Maybe you guys don't remember 9/11. I know there's some older people in here that remembers 9/11. Tisha, I'm so sorry, Tisha. I'm a fuck up. Seriously, you don't ever cash at me. You never have to make donations from now on. The rest of you don't take that. Don't take that to heart. You guys do it. Tisha doesn't have to. Tisha, still do it though. Okay. As a matter of fact, guys, I got to put the Cash App bar. This is what this is all about. I quit my day job. And then my car breaks down. What the hell is that? Anyway, so Andrew finds out that Tomato is going to litigate the Wilsons, and out of good faith, he decided to step away from the Panelverse. And it had to have been a tough decision. I mean, even though, you know, Sarah's like a lol cow and stuff, it was in his heart to do the right thing, and he did. And so, you know, W's and ones for my homie Andrew. He really is the nicest dude in the whole wide world. He's very patient. I've been trying to do this design for him for I guess like kind of an idle animation for his channel, and I completely misunderstood it. I was going way too ambitious. I was doing like dragon fire and all this crazy stuff, and he's like, no, that's not what I wanted you to do. It's like, okay. Damn it. And so he was really cool about it. But anyway, Andrew, I could go on and on about Andrew for hours and hours. Guys, subscribe to Dragon Fist TV. This dude not only is a good dude, but his content is amazing. It's so fascinating. It's so enthralling. He definitely knows how to give you that hook where you're hooked into the video, and then he'll take you on the ride, and then he'll always provide some satisfying bow to put on top. And all of us content creators could really learn a thing or two from Andrew. I mean, the dude is doing wonderfully. His subscriber count reflects that. His engagement reflects that. Everybody loves the guy. He's unbelievably lovable. And so, yeah, I'm just happy that he's here, guys. I'm happy that he's here. Thanks for the W's. You definitely deserve them, Andrew. You definitely do. Adam Scott Lib Destroyer, you know, he's the king of the Shapiro calls. Today's a special call-in episode. And so after we do Wi-Fi, what's wrong with my car? My car overheated. I think the coolant camp wasn't all the way screwed on. And so all of the coolant dissipated, and then some strange sounds, and then I had to panic Uber back home so that I could get the show started. Dragonfist says, Nate, fire. You already probably very capable. A jiu-jitsu purple belt is no joke. Very hard to get. Good to see you, brother. Dude, I graduated all the way up to yellow belt. I'm yellow belt right now, guys. It's true. I took some karate lessons over the summer. I was super into, the Karate Kid TV show that was on Netflix. I started growing bonsais a couple years ago, which I actually did. I popped some bonsais from seed, and they're grown. There's types some like 2-year-old bonsais that I'm just clipping. I'm waxing on and waxing off, and then I'm whacking on and whacking off. You guys take that for what it is. Bad cramps, Gramps. No coolant. Hope you didn't crack the block, bro. Probably did. Probably blew a gasket. I never said I was cool. Cool people take care of things. Not cool people think they're taking care of things. And then we're panic Ubering home so that I can make a call-in show. It looks like a little bit more of an intimate show, and that's fine because it's going to feel a lot closer. It's going to be like a little bit of a family. And I also didn't warn anybody about this show. I just thought of this today. And I put it up. Head gasket blown, Polly Short. Well, thanks for all the support, you son of a bitches. That's great. R.I.P. Engine, if so. That's wonderful. I love it. I absolutely love it. No, you guys are. I'm not like a car guy. I've done something. I've replaced my brake pads and rotors. I've done my engine coil. I've done my my spark plugs, and I've done my serpentine belt, and I've replaced a couple of the filters, and I've done some spark plugs, and but I still don't know anything about it. I mean, YouTube is wonderful for all this stuff. Everybody's a mechanic if you have YouTube. Did Vic do his weekend stream? Not to my knowledge. And as a matter of fact, I've been sending him some content for his approval all day long, and then I think he's busy. I think he's doing family stuff. Bad Gramps, I got you on car questions. Cool. Thanks, bro. Really, I have mechanic friends, but they're like at the point where they're just done getting questions from people. That's like the thing. If you are good at car stuff, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody if you have a truck. Don't tell anybody if you're good at car stuff, because then all of your time is going to be taken. You're going to have friends that wouldn't talk to you otherwise. Can you help me move? And I have a car question for you. That's if you need if there's any takeaways. If my show stopped tomorrow and I wanted you guys to take away 2 things from my show, it's don't tell people you have a truck. Don't tell people you're good at car stuff. But do tell people if you edit YouTube shorts, because guys, I do. And I have dirt cheap rates. I mean, dirt. You'd be like, dude, don't you need to like feed your family? I'll be like, yeah, but I really want. This is my foot in the door. I think I'm doing this so that the big picture will succeed. Dragonfist says, Pauly Shortcuts, good to see you, bro. I love this stuff. I love the community atmosphere inside of the chat. So I do have some skits prepared. I have a little bit of a monologue, and then we're going to get to the fun stuff. We're going to do the call-in. It's going to be very ghetto. I'm just going to do speakerphone next to my microphone here, and I want you guys to call in, and I want you guys to ask me anything you want. If you guys want to ask me about humiliating things like my old heroin addiction, that's fine. If you guys want to talk to me about how I'm so horrible at grifting, if you guys want to talk to me about why I'm even doing this, if you guys want to talk to me about my daughter, appropriately, of course, you weirdos, and then, of course, the creme de la creme. Let's talk about some Brian Shapiro stuff, you guys. I would love to talk about some Brian Shapiro stuff. I have theories on Bryce Shapp. I have little secrets about Bryce Shapp. I have secrets that I probably shouldn't know about Bryce Shapp that might not be true, that I'll probably humiliate myself, and maybe I'll get some litigation. I don't deserve it, but for all you vegetable-named people out there, why does she call herself a tomato? What is that? Is it because she's red-faced? Because that's not very flattering. It's not. Scott the Mod God. Scott, you are the Mod God. You are the Goderator of the Coolverse. If you take Mod, subtract M, and add G, you have God. Scott is the Mod God. Now, it's a lowercase g because we shouldn't capitalize G unless we mean the Almighty, right? Because God is real. He does exist. He did send Jesus down to die on the cross to atone for our sins, so we no longer had to kill lambs and put the blood of them on our doors, so that we didn't have to have any insecurity about the afterlife, so that we could feel fulfillment when we didn't have any, so that we could have support when we didn't have any. So that all came from Scott. Anyway, Scott's a great moderator. I call him the Goderator. He is the moderator of the Coolverse. Let's get a skit started, because that's half the fun of the show. We have some brand new skits, and we have some classics that are coming back by popular demand. That's my beautiful wife, Kendall. She's my beautiful, buxom dream girl. She's blonde. She's wonderful. She has these giant hands. She does. She has big hands. I don't know what you guys were thinking, but she does. Relax, everybody. I used to do this character named James Ripton. There's going to be a lot of James Ripton sketches tonight. James is actually going to take over a live stream later this week. I'm not going to tell you which day, so be ready for that. But he used to do movie reviews. He's supposed to be like a parody of James Lipton from Inside the Actors Studio. And so there's going to be a lot of movie references, but I hope you like this one. This is when Aladdin came out with Will Smith. And so James Ripton, he had some things to say about Aladdin, some opinions, and maybe he even talks to Will Smith at one point. Let's see. Let's check this out.
Oh, hello, Instagrammers. It's me, James Ripton. And my God, it looks like I found a lamp as worthy as the movie Aladdin itself. Let's give it a quick rub and see what comes out.
Damn! It was hot in there. You got 3 wishes, motherfucker.
Well, I only need one. I want to never see your movie ever again. And to get a new recommendation for a movie this evening. And to never see your face again, Will Smith. I hate you. I fucking hate you.
Damn, that was cold, little honky. But I guess you could go see Godzilla King of the Monsters tonight. Says it's probably better than my dumpster fire trash-ass movie.
Yes, I agree. But anyway, I will go see that movie this evening. Thanks, Genie.
Oh, man. I love that sketch. I loved it. Jeremy, I always talk about Jeremy. He used to be my collaborator. He now works for the Howie Mandel podcast. Jeremy produces the entire Howie Mandel podcast. He used to work for Theo Von. I think he's done some things. So I don't know. I even heard Joe Rogan was in the mix. But him and I were in a band for 10 years. We did a whole bunch of movie projects together, little short film projects together. And then he just went on his merry way to Los Angeles and boom, just exploded like fireworks into the scene. And it's true what they say about when your friends move to L.A. ... Just kidding. I love Jeremy. Jeremy's awesome. He poked in the other night. I got to show you some of our band stuff. If you guys like music, Conan the Barber Librarian. Wow, you guys are so nice to my wife. Man, you're nicer to my wife than my wife is to me. Kendall, learn something. Learn something. Learn by example from these people. I'm just kidding. I'm getting in so much trouble after the stream because of that. Nate the Eagle says, now this is a story all about how we'll slap Chris Rock upside down. That was good. I'm glad I caught on right away. It's another funny thing about when I watch these lives back. I don't get half the things you guys are saying, and I think I do, and I'm just rolling along my merry way, and then I rewatch, and I'm like, oh my God, you dumbass. That's not what they were saying, you idiot. Grow up. Learn how to keep a car nice, you dummy. Cash App. Guys, if you love Guns, Guns needs his diapers. Guns needs his baby formula. You got to rub his tummy. You got to pat his nose. You got to give him kisses. He does that cute little wave. But, I recommend the Cash Apps. You're going to be taking care of guns tonight. We'll do 5, we'll go back to 5 Cash Apps for a raffle tonight because this is more of an intimate episode. But we'll have prizes. Like I said, I sent Angela her song, and it's really cool. I might show you guys that a little bit later so you can see what the value is in getting the Cash App raffles. All right, guys, let's do another skit. We do have a bunch of skits to get through. We're not going to do 2 hours tonight. We're not going to do that. But we are going to do, well, you know what? Let me do a big announcement first. I do have a big announcement I promised you guys. So you guys, once, if you want to hear a big announcement, don't type anything at all if you just want me to move on, because you guys could care less about my announcements. You guys could care less about them. Angela is a vet. Angela saves little puppy lives, and she has weird hours. So dystomyopia, she could be doing that right now. Dystomyopia says, Ripton looks not nerdy. No, Ripton is very nerdy. Ripton's very nerdy. Okay, I got a 1. So 1 out of 12, because that's how many people are here right now. That's a good ratio. I'm going to tell you guys my big announcement. I am going live with a shop tomorrow. There's going to be some Not Cool Show merchandise. It's going to be very reasonably priced. There's shirts and stickers so far. That's all I got for you. But they are amazing shirts. There's more of it. I'm going to show you guys. There's more of a traditional shirt. Oh no, where did the images go? Son of a bitch. Here, we'll find one right here. This is what we got. Images playlist. This is the first shirt. Look at this. That's the first shirt right there. It's just going to be black on black. It's just the Not Cool Show. Just going to be just right square in the middle of the chest. There's going to be a little one on the back of, where like the tag would typically go on the outside. And it's just the Coolverse presents the Not Cool Show, hosted by Not Cool Josh. It's actually really, really cool. When you see the actual conception, it's super dope. The shirts are going to be $20 a piece. I've seen shirts for live streamers go for like $30, $40. I'm not doing that. I'm probably going to lose. Yes, with all the colors. Yes, with all the colors. So it's cool. If you guys have recommendations, if you want one without colors, let me know. I'll throw one in the shop. It's super easy to do. I'm going to show you guys 2 other shirt designs. These are just quick teases. One I'm very proud of. And so this one right here, if you guys have been watching the show recently, this is after the whole, you remember this joke, guys? Remember the double-fisted dragon joke where I made a joke that Cool Vic and Donald Trump banged Stormy Daniels at the same time, and they were making fires. They were doing this. They're rubbing. So there is the double-headed dragon. That's Cool Vic looking angry, and that's Trump looking vicious. We have Stormy Daniels in the middle with her lawyer, Michael Avenatti. It says the Not Cool Show, and I did it in the style of, the Vacation movie poster or the Star Wars movie poster. But I understand there might be some people uncomfortable having a porn star on their shirt. And so I did make 2 versions of it. And the other version I think is just as cool. I think it's just as dope. It's this right here. And it's just the double dragon heads with Vic and Trump. It's gonna be on a black T-shirt. What do you guys think of this? Am I onto something here? Is this something you guys would be into? This is I can't believe how cool this looks. I would get this shirt anyway. This looks like a shirt that one of my goofy, like jokey death metal bands when I was just fresh into college would sell at the merch booths for way too much money. Way, way, way too much money. But I've never seen anything like this before in my life. I took the inspiration from the double-headed dragon from Willow. Do you remember with Warwick Davis and Val Kilmer? And so this is going to be on a shirt, and then the one with Stormy Daniels, because I'm a Christian myself. There's a lot of Christians in here. If you guys don't want to wear a shirt with a porn star on it, I understand. I don't even fault you. If it wasn't Stormy Daniels, I wouldn't even say anything about it. But the shirt, that first one is epic. It's very, very epic. And so these 3 shirts are going to be available starting tomorrow. Not tonight, but that was one of my big pieces of news. There's also going to be stickers that feature all of those images, different. Thank you very much. Nate, the Eagle Christ is King. That's true. Dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you that we have the ability to do this show. Thank you that all my homies are in the chat. Thank you that my kid and wife are healthy. And let us have a great time tonight. Amen. Thank you, guys. Christ is King. Thank you very much. Let's do another short. Let's do another skit. It's like I said, it's going to be a lot of James Ripton stuff. Some super old James Ripton stuff, like from the pandemic era. Let's see if we can do a pandemic era James Ripton. Here we go. Pandemic era James Ripton, I believe.
Oh, hello, Instagrammers. It's me, James Ripton. And today I thought I'd do you all the favor of interpreting the internet. Number 1. All body positive really means is, I want to post slutty pictures of my butt for likes, but I'd much rather be called brave than be called a whore. Oh, and fat chicks. Fat chicks post hashtag body positive because they're insecure about their weight. Number 2, Instagrammers. There is no number 2. Meaning that the internet is filled only with whores. And that's awesome.
James, it's not awesome. Maybe it was in 2019, back before you were a Christian, but it's not cool, man. You're going to get a disease, bro. Their value is down. You don't want a lot of body count. You know what? You want a woman who's never been with anybody, and you should never be with anybody. So when it finally happens, it's either amazing, or if it's not great, you guys can work at it together, and it will become amazing, and that'll be a fun journey to explore each other in that way. What are you thinking, dude? Get some lenses for your glasses. You're retarded, dog. What do you guys think of the James Ripton sketch just now? That is basically what the internet is. Are we experiencing lag, guys? How are we? How are we doing on the internet connection and the lag here? I thought I noticed myself clipping a couple times, so I want to make sure here. And the chat looks stagnant. That wasn't really a freeze. That was just me joking. Let's see. Dystomyopia, need a new morality reformed character to teach Ripton what's what. I know! He needs to go to church. Go to church, mother... something. But James Ripton, he is one of my best pals. And he has, as we open the show up, as the show progresses, I have a lot of plans to have a James Ripton section where, a lot of pre-recorded James Ripton sketches with all the puppet pals. James Ripton went to hell once because he wasn't a Christian. Now he is. And when he was climbing out of hell, the bird demon attached himself to James, and he thought that the tribulation was happening. So he was like, I got to get up there, man. I got to get up there, make sure that I got to be there for this. And then it wasn't. But then he looked around and he was like, oh, wow, look at American culture. It's just as degenerate as hell. And so he decided to stay. It's kind of a Weekend at Bernie's situation. He's always playing video games. He's always engaged in some sort of American activity. Bird Ripton loves it up here. Jason's here. What's up, Jason? How's it going, my man? Thank you for being here, bud. Say hi to everybody. Guys, ones and W's for Jason. Ones and W's for everybody. You guys are awesome. I didn't advertise this. This was an idea I had today. We're having a real intimate show, but all the regular homies are showing up. Even Dragon Fist TV's here. I was talking to Rachel. She's supposed to show up. I mean, she was even throw a phone call. But we're going to have a phone call section tonight, and I really hope Adam calls. I really, really hope you call, Adam. You are the best. One's for everybody. You're the best people in the whole wide world. I used to do like a live stream. It wasn't really a live stream. This is back when Instagram was kind of toying with it, and it was nothing like it is today. And it was still during the time when everybody just wanted to dunk on you. And so, half the time I'm holding tears back because my feelings are hurt the whole time, and my wiener's just turtlenecking back into my body. But you guys are just all great. You guys are all just wonderful. You guys are just wonderful. Last I heard she's cooking. Well, probably. I didn't start when I was supposed to. I hope Alan would call in. He no longer has his band, and I did talk to him the other day. This is not a joke. This is not for the monologue. I talked to Alan, and I told him, look, man, there's no hard feelings. I don't hate you as much as I say on the show, but you are a wonderful villain. And so, I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're doing this for clout. I don't know what you're doing, but you're welcome to the stream. But just be forewarned that we are all going to make you try to hate yourself. And he was being really respectful. He was being really polite. And so we might see Alan show up, and he is a for real. He's not lying. He is an insufferable leftist. Like, he does think we're all stupid. And so don't let your heart start opening up. Witness to him if you need to, but he's here just to hurt us. So do what you need to do, my friends. Buckle up. Make Alan a conservative in the harshest ways possible. He knows, and he loves it. He'll come over to the dark side eventually. You know what is great? The relief I felt when I became a conservative from when I was an insufferable liberal. I was all the way left. I mean, it was like I was celebrating terrorists. I mean, it was bad. Satan had a hold over me. And I was not open. I was not open to receiving the word of God. But now I'm conservative, and it was a breath of fresh air. I get to tell jokes again. I get to go back to free speech is free speech, and just because somebody says something weird, it doesn't mean that they're an ist or a phobe or this or that. It just means that they think insensitivity is funny. Because that's all it is. A joke is an offensive joke. What's funny is the insensitivity. It's not the subject matter. I can't just turn on the live stream and go, melanin, and then expect you guys to just bust up dying. You know, and I'm like, that doesn't happen. You have to put it in a way where it's clever and really insensitive, and that's what's funny. That's what you're laughing at, is how insensitive it is, right? Okay, let's get another sketch in here. I did a music video with James Ripton once. Let me see what you guys think of that. This is called Sexy Bonesaw, and it's I actually did a whole album with James Ripton, and it did not do well. I couldn't tell you why.
James Ripton. Hello, Instagram. It's me, James Ripton. And I wrote a I've never met a minute that I didn't like. Some of which makes me feel alright. I always want to drive in the 55 to it. just start the act. Well, damn, that first part was pretty cool. I don't really know what to do in this middle part here. I don't really know any jokes. I just kind of put it here thinking I could do something clever, but I'm out of ideas, honestly. I've never met a daddy that I didn't like. 3 weeks of a week makes me feel alright. All of this when I'm gonna 55 to insanity. There's never been a better time to feel alive. 4 drinks in a barrel doesn't get down. Giving every motherfucking chance to be my pop. There's no gravity now.
I kind of don't remember how catchy that song was. I did the screen recording and I was between 100 different things because I had to rush home from my car thing, and I actually just impressed myself just now. I was like, oh man, and I don't mean to sound not humble. I'm very happy you guys are here and watching this. But you know when you did a project a long time ago and then you dug it up and then you're like, oh wow, I was actually really insecure about this, but this turned out a lot better than I thought. And that was really fun. Thanks for being a part of that, you guys. James Ripton, I'm happy he's back. He was like on a 3-4 year hiatus. I thought I was done with him. I thought it was never going to happen again. And that he's here. He's back now. Looks like a couple more people have joined. Let me see if there's anybody new. I have to welcome them because I'm so thankful for you guys. God is so good. You guys have definitely. Alan has not called in yet. We haven't even done the call-in section yet. Nate says the shot on the toilet has me dying. Oh yeah, for sure. There's a bunch of little jokes in there too. Like it was a George Bush book, and I had both my middle fingers up. I think a Dianetics, the Scientology Bible was in there at one point. There's a whole bunch just like when I was doing the Ouija board part, I spelled out gay. And only like 3 people in the past like 7 years that's been existed. Just GAY. I turn around and look at the camera. Corporal. What's up, my man? Thanks for being here, dude. Hello, Josh Guns and the Not Cool crew. I can't stay, but I'll be in and out. Well, dude, just the fact that you're even showing up and acknowledging things, I really appreciate you, dude. Here to drop a like and build the algorithm with a view. Thanks, bud. But, dude, check in, because I'm going to do a call-in section just like Brian Shapiro. It's only going to be open to you guys. And maybe some haters are watching. Maybe 1 out of the 15 that are in here just hate me with a passion. Maybe it's Vic. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of a son of a bitch employee. I work hard, but I'm a son of a bitch employee. But did you guys like that new cool short I did with what was it? What was the brand new cool short that I just put out? Oh yeah, the Warren Smith thing. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see the new Warren Smith short on the Cool Vic channel? That was so much fun to cut. And I don't know if Dragon Fist is still in here, but I did a short with him involved in it, and that was probably top 5 favorite shorts to cut for Vic. I think my number 1 favorite was Phil on Tim Pool with Brian Shapiro. You guys remember that one? I like cut myself in and I do that, I point at the camera thing, and then I just have 55 hypocrisies. Just tried to make Brian look like a complete loser. We're going to have some Brian stuff today. I'm very excited about the Brian stuff. Scott says, Distal Myopia says, yes, solid short. Thanks, bud. Scott says, Jason, yes, Jesus is perfect, far better than me, and he could probably turn Alan. Jesus can do anything. Jesus, he could look at Alan, and Alan will just like tremble to his feet in awe of the beauty and the power of the Almighty. That's how it happens, man. That's why people can't even look at his face. Lazarus, Moses. Jason says, "Nuh-uh, we need to watch those. They're coming. They're coming. We're gonna make all that happen." Really, I'm digging up everything from the past, and I'm gonna bless you with that stuff. These shorts are going over better than I thought they would. Like I said, people were not nice to me back then. People were not nice about all of that. You guys have been wonderful. I cried the other day. Like, you guys were just cash apping like mofos. Even Rachel dropped like $50. One of you, I think it was Jason or Pix or somebody dropped like, I was overwhelmed because I'm feeling like love from you guys. And I know it's honest too. Because I know when I do super chats with Vic, I don't do it just, I hope he reads my super chat on screen. I'll be famous. No, I like support. I love the guy. Like, I have fun watching him. I want him to do well. And I can only assume that's what you guys are doing. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Instagram is not known for being a friendly place. It's not. It's Leftyville. Leftists think that they're these nice people, but they're not. If you're not in the club, they hate you. They think you're evil. They think you want them to die. How many times have I been working at Spear Halloween and I had like a homosexual or a gay employee, and I'm overhearing them talk to their little friends like, Trump wants me to die. I'm a lesbian. After they do their trauma dumps where they compare what kind of traumas they have and they trade them like Pokemon cards. And they're like, Donald Trump wants me dead. And I'd be like, no, he doesn't. And then all of a sudden I'd have 5 employees quit because I said Donald Trump doesn't want somebody dead. And they'd be like, you love him. And I did, but I can't admit that at work. I'm like, no, it's just not true. If you guys show me the color red and you're trying to tell me it's blue, I'm going to tell you it's not, it's blue. Well, you're gonna get mad at me for that? You guys are psycho. You guys are insane. It's like, if we are not following every single narrative down to the T, that's why these leftists like Brian Shapiro, that's why these people, they can't ever, even if they know the truth, they can't ever step out of bounds because they know it'll be detrimental to their careers. They know it, and it will. It will hurt them. And so I don't know. Sometimes I think we give the wrong people too much shit because they're like they're in a mental prison, and even though it's their fault and they're adults and they should be able to make the right decisions, brainwashing's real. Psyops are real. There are committees in the government that are getting together and coming up with plans to hook you, hook, line, and sinker as hard as they possibly can, so they can turn you into sleeping cows and do whatever they want and sign whatever deals they want behind the scenes. And we're not looking up. That's why we have these phones and we look down, so that we can never look up anymore. I mean, they have us trained to just keep looking down all the time. It's disgusting. That's why family-run business is far better. That's true, Nate. Dystomyopia a million times. Coworkers, man. Yeah. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. Nate the Eagle, a lot of people are still checking out the TikTok invasion. Oh, yeah, that might be it too. I did not know that there was going to be a TikTok invasion tonight. And as a matter of fact, it's like, if you have the choice between Not Cool Josh and an Andrew TikTok invasion, like, I can't blame anybody. Even if you guys are the regulars, you guys are the Reggies, my homies. I can't blame you guys for that. I can't blame you guys. But make sure you keep checking in because we're going to do the phone call thing, and that's going to be fun. It's not going to be as fun as wrecking lefties on TikTok invasion, but we're having some fun. Josh E. Darko 666, Cash App 4, Josh Stop. Let's see, we have a million times over. Checking out the TikTok invasion. Instagram is not known to be a friendly place. Adam says I'll definitely call in. We're minutes away from doing the calls, guys. But I do want to just run some more skits. I'm having a lot of fun. You guys want to see one with my wife? My wife was involved with this one. Don't hate me for this one, wife, but this was a very fun one to shoot with you.
Babe, I think you really need a diet.
What do you mean?
I just think that it would be in your best interest to diet.
I'm fine.
I feel like if you did, it would probably give you a little bit more confidence and people would give you a little bit more attention. You'd probably feel a little bit better about yourself.
Okay, I'm going to kill you in like 5 seconds. What are you talking about?
Babe, I just think your hair is blonde. Like, why don't you dye it brown or do what the kids are doing?
Shut the hell up.
All right. That's it's a little gimmicky, but that's fun. That was a fun one. Now we here for you, buddy. Oh, thank you, Adam. But really, if I wasn't running the Not Cool show, I'd be watching the TikTok invasion. Who does that? That's how you know I'm an honest host. Because I'd be like, no, guys, there's much more value here. You guys stay here. You don't want to be over there with the Andrew Wilsons and watching him wreck lefties with logic. You want to stay here where you can watch me go, Venmo, Joshy, Cash App 4, Josh, stop. And then go, guns, everybody, guns. Everybody clap for guns. Woo, doing the Hitler salute. And I pretend like I don't know what that is. Yay. But where's the value, you're just watching a friend of yours just tell jokes and humiliate himself for an hour and a half. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of value there. That's like Jackass. That's why people watch Jackass. They grew up with the guys. We're all older. We grew up with the Jackass crew. We mainly watch them so that we can see them humiliate themselves. You got to rub his tummy. You got to pat his nose. You got to give him kisses. It's guns, everybody. Guns. I love you. I love you guys. Thanks for watching me instead of Andrew. But I love Andrew too. And Rachel's awesome. I love you guys. Let's do one more skit, and then we'll start the monologue that segues into the calls, guys. Thanks for bearing with me here. I'm not sure if the skits are annoying after a while, but I got to run through them. I love these skits. I absolutely love them. Why don't we do a classic? Why don't we just do a classic? Here we go. You guys seem to like this one.
Coolest guy I know. I want to be seen with you.
It'll start over. It'll start over.
Go to school. It's right there.
Here we go.
School's a couple blocks up that way. What are you doing? I get it. I've been your age once. You don't want to be seen with old dad, so... No, Dad, really, it's okay. You can pull right up to the school. I don't mind. Son, it's okay. I remember trying to be cool. I'm not trying to be cool, Dad. Besides, you're the coolest guy I know. I want to be seen with you. Oh, my God. Son, look, just get out of the car and go to school. It's right there. I just don't get it, Daddy. Why? Because you're a fucking nerd, okay? You're a giant fucking nerd, Jared. Daddy, no! I used to go to high school with Chad Gins, and I know his kid goes here, and I won't be caught dead dropping off a little nerd like you. Chad Gins? His son Brian Gins is the biggest bully ever. He pulled my underwear up over my crotch the other day and everybody saw my giblets. Yeah, and I would too if I was his age, you little easy target. I don't care, Daddy. I love you. I want to be seen with you. Brian Gins is the worst kid ever. I've dedicated my life to be like Brian Gins. Don't you talk about him like that. Me and his father used to pull so much tail at the school, and that's all I want for you. Daddy! Now get your nerdy ass out of the car, and don't you tell anybody that I dropped you off. Daddy, no!
Daddy, no! Dystomyopia, I read the story of Smokey Bear today. Basically, a baby bear got bit and got a bit shard in a forest fire, and some guy found him and thought, let's throw it in a zoo and teach kids how to put out cigarette butts better. I mean, I do unfortunately smoke cigarettes, and Guns is there for a lot of that. And he's sitting there like, Dad, I don't want you to get emphysema. I don't want you to die, Dad. And I was like, you know what? That shit protected me during COVID because that tar put a layer over my lungs and I was good. And then I got COVID like 3 times afterward. It is what it is. Get out. You go on, get out. You should hear Andrew Wilson defend cigarettes. It's pretty wild. It's like shocking at first. And then you're like, is he joking or is that true? I won't spoil it for you, but look it up sometime. All right, guys. So there is a video involved with this. It's not a skit, though. So, I do that no cap Bryce Chat minute. And it's funny. And I don't do it just to dunk on the fool. It feels like activism. I know that Brian Shapiro pisses you guys off, too. It's not just that this dude is a dummy. At first it was. It was like, how can somebody be this stupid? But then it starts like being really bad faith. You see that it's intentional a lot of the time. And you see that there's no turning. He's not there with an open mind. I always tell you guys about the debating. If you go in trying to win, you have the opportunity to lose. If you go in seeking truth, you'll grow every time. Brian is the one that goes in to win. Brian just wants those W's so that he can tell his OnlyFans friends, he can tell his stripper friends, and he thinks that gives him some sort of social value. You know what I mean? And it's disgusting, and we can see right through it. And that's why when Brian Shapiro says he has friends, he's the kind of guy where he is so used to people being uncomfortable around him. If he just has a couple conversations with you, he's like, that's my friend. Alex Stein is my friend. Michael Knowles is my friend. These guys are my friends. But they've had like an interview, a professional interview, and they'll have a few conversations. Because even just in the past couple months, we've seen people interact with Brian Shapiro, and they end up hating him like a month later. Sarah Tomato, I know that she like tries to play nice with him, but she hates him. Naima from the Unfucked America tour, she hates him. She thinks he's racist and she hates him. Everybody that we see interact with Brian and kind of warm up to him, they end up hating the guy. Because there might be a little bit of narcissism, there might be a little bit of sociopathy, but this guy, he's bad faith. He's bad faith. That's why before we giggled and now we get pissed. And so I'm going to show you a video here in a sec, and then we're going to open up to the calls because I have a new No Cap Bryce Shap, and it contends with how he tried not to understand Warren Smith about the DEI issue. I tried to make a video about it the other day. It was a little lengthy. I ended up deleting it. I have this new video, and it's a challenge. It's a challenge to Brian Shapiro. If you guys watch it and you feel compelled, I want you to tag him. I want Brian to see this video. I address him directly in this video. Let me catch up with some chats. I'll show you that video. Jason says, every chick gets the Bryce Chat ick within 5. It's so true, dude. It's so absolutely true. And then they all have stories about how creepy he was. And we've heard it 100 times. When you go into Rachel Wilson's DMs, like whether you agree with her politics or not, but the kind of person that she obviously is, how in the world can you go into her DMs and say the most ugly, frightening, nasty, evil, mean, hateful shit imaginable? That's shocking, dude. The way he talks about Nick Shirley's mom. I cut that Nick Shirley's mom skit on, the Cool Vic channel or the short, and it was fun to cut because it's like I'm laughing the entire time just watching this guy like hate Spurg about this kid's mom, who obviously was sweet to him. She wasn't mean to him. He just hates that he hates that they support Trump so much that it makes him hate them. And then he can't defend how he like doesn't think we should look at the Somali fraud. It's been proven. People are going to jail. People are getting arrested for this. They are. The evidence is there. It's not even evidence anymore. It's proof. Proof is different than evidence, but it's proof now. And Brian is still like, that piece of shit uncovered all the Somalis doing fraud in Minnesota. Well, what about Donald Trump pardoning 70 billionaires that were accused of fraud? Like, yeah, they were in jail. That's why they were pardoned. That means their fraud was, detectives looked into it, Brian. What are you saying? You just want to say, but Trump, you mushroom gobbler. It's not working anymore. People see right through it. Jason says, when you don't have any moral grounding, that's what happens. I know. It's all preferences. It's so funny watching Brian contend with the whole preferences thing. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. They didn't even get to the meat and potatoes part of the of that segment on Rattlesnake TV when it was the ethics of supporting Donald Trump. They couldn't even get to the point of the debate because Brian just wouldn't get it. He doesn't get it. He's just moral grandstanding because he thinks he's smarter than everybody. You look Warren Smith in the face and you go, look, Warren, you're smart, but you're not smarter than me. And the internet collectively laughs at you. Why don't you get it? Rachel says he really is that stupid. Like he's not just creating a character. It is mind-blowing. Okay, let me show you guys this videos. Let me see this. Brian only switched from talking sports to politics because he realized it would make him more money. Bet he has terrible sports takes too. That's like Tucker Carlson. That's why he switched from Christianity to the Muslims, because he's a numbers guy. He's used to cable TV. So then when he got on the internet and he started saying controversial things and the right kind of started slipping away from him, now he appeals to Muslims because there's millions of them. And there aren't as many Jews, but he just follows the numbers and he follows the money. Yeah, Brian. Yes, Jason. Brian is actually fucking retarded, bro. When you don't have any moral... Yeah, so I read that one. Scott, thank you, Mod God, for being here. Sarah's sort of female version of Line Crying Brian. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, you're right. Sarah has so many similarities with some of these really bad faith people on the left, but she says that she's a conservative, but then she wants to like sue people and she wants to like knock down Manosphere. Manosphere is not bad. Now, if the allegations against Andrew Tate are true, and he really was, doing the sex trafficking, that's bad. That's objectively bad. But whenever I watch these, when I watch Kewl, when I watch Fresh and Fit, these are like a lot of these things. Besides the sex stuff, is like biblical standards and ways of living. Like this world and the left are just it's toxic. Biblical standards are toxic to them because Satan is actually in their hearts. Look, demon possession is not like you see in the movies. It's not like and spewing, the green puke and stuff. It's not like that. They don't reveal themselves. They want to be sneakier than that. They're here to deceive. You can't deceive people if you're right in front of them going, I'm a demon. Like it's not going to happen that way. And so you see a lot of these people, and when you see the hatred spew from their pores, and they're just like actually like toxified by the mention of Jesus and stuff, you have to consider that those are the people that might have demons in their hearts. That might be what demon possession is. It might be. Now, do you guys have any opinions on that? I'd love to know. Scott says, Andrew dragged Brian around when they talked ethics too. Brian can't fathom more. Brian doesn't understand the difference between morals and ethics. He just kind of glosses over it, and he's like, nah, I'm super smart. I know what that is. I'll contend with that later. And we're all sitting there. There's millions of people going, dude, this redheaded freak is a dumbass, man. The spirit that moves them is a lying demon. Yes, absolutely. Tucker switched because he isn't truly... Yeah, he's not repentant. Thank you, Pauly Short. He's true. I don't believe... I used to believe Tucker on everything. Tucker used to be one of my guys. And I'm sorry, it's just not true. It's not. Pauly Short, anyone who's been a Christian for 6 months shouldn't be listened to regardless of scripture and church doctrine. I mean, look, they should be listened to insofar as I want to see where they're headed. I'm not an expert, but when you're a Christian for years and years and years, you're kind of used to things. You're kind of comfortable with it. So I will listen to the Christian who's brand new insofar as I want to see if the direction is where it should be and that they're not being manipulated or they're not being deceived somehow with their faith. Nate the Eagle, there must be a whole bunch of demons taking over Brian Given. I'm serious. That's I always tell you guys, there might be a little bit of evil in Brian's heart. There might be. And I say that all the time. I say that on Cool Vic. I say that here. And so that's why I'm like, look, it's funny. Be careful around the guy. Pray for the guy. It's true. Pauly Shortcuts, you will know them by their fruits of the Spirit. True. And sometimes that fruit takes a while. Like when I was an insufferable leftist and then I became a Christian and I started, I voted for Donald Trump. I started doing all the right stuff. It took me a while to understand what bearing fruit meant. I still didn't really want to witness. I still didn't really want to say it out loud. I still kind of felt weird, like not going with my lefty friends to the concerts and doing all the lefty things. It takes a while for some people. Some people are gung-ho right away. And ones and guns for them. Ones and guns for them. All right, so that takes me to my Brian Shapiro portion of the episode. I hope you guys enjoy this. I made it last night. If you guys think it's worth it, and I just posted it right before I started streaming. Try to tag Brian. Try to get this out there. This is not me trying to grift and trick you guys into making this video go viral. I don't care. I don't care if only Brian sees the video. I want these answers from him. I need the final word if Brian is truly ignorant and stupid, or if he is being a deceiver of men. I really want to know. So watch this video. Tell me what you guys think.
This video challenge goes out to Brian Shapiro, so please tag and share at will so I can get his attention. Brian, my name is not Cool Josh, and I am employed by Cool Vic of the Coolverse. There was some tension between you guys concerning a 1v10 event, and we don't have to go into that, but that's who I am. I saw your recent debate with Warren Smith, and I'm having a hard time believing that you don't understand some of the concepts that he put forth. You are a big deal celebrity pundit, and I'm a nobody. I'm the smaller channel of the smaller channel that you would refuse to debate at the 1v10. As somebody who has openly declared that they are smarter than Warren Smith, Smith, it should take absolutely no effort from you to answer some of these questions. Brian, as a conservative, I admittedly got nervous when ICE announced that they needed to train more officers and they were going to change the qualifications to get those officers on the field. In the time that followed, even before any sort of violence or murder took place, if I saw an ICE officer, I thought to myself, I'm a little nervous being around these guys. I'm out of here. So when Charlie Kirk said if DEI was implemented and he got on a plane and saw a black pilot, it might make him nervous. Now, Charlie's on record saying that before DEI was implemented, he saw many a black pilot and it never bothered him. Your claim of him being racist seems to be inconsistent. No DEI, fine with black pilots. DEI, nervous about black pilots. You keep drilling down the point that that statement is racist. Why? I need that answer from you. Secondly, Warren Smith could not have been more clear when he was pressing you about untrained ICE officers on the field and possibly doing something stupid versus the changing of qualifications for black pilots. If they're still going to hire based upon qualification between the two categories, then what's the difference? Why even implement DEI? What is DEI? So please give me some answers. Explain to me what DEI is. What's the difference between untrained ICE officers and black pilots that potentially had the privilege of meeting different qualifications to get hired for airlines? Why is Charlie Kirk racist when he had no issue with black pilots with no DEI than with DEI? Why? Please answer these, Brian. I'm sure you're so above this, but as a member of the Coolverse, Cool Vic is my boss. This is your opportunity to curb stomp me, bro. Do it. Humiliate me. You love humiliation rituals. Humiliate me for all the internet to see.
Josh had me cracking up.
Jason, you're not a serious person. Despicable. He's not a serious person. He's despicable. I would never talk that way. I think it's actually third grade speaking. I think he's insecure, really, is what it is. And I just can't trust anybody that would ever believe in a liar like Donald Trump. He's a total liar. The guy lies about everything. But can you believe that he went on Howard Stern and talked about the teenage girls' locker rooms? I believe every word of that. You fucking retard. I like it, especially the ending. Yeah, where all the substance was gone, and then I... Savage, Joshy boy. Sure, I mean, it wasn't the most respectful video, but I also could have gone harder. I on it, but I just want him to see it. I want to say, and you're right. Look, Jason, you're right. All he's going to do is be like, look, this even smaller channel, he was an imbecile who I make more money in 5 minutes than he'll ever make in his life, and he looks stupid, and his mustache is gay, and I hope he fucking dies. It's just, Brian Shapiro. God damn, I'm done. We're stopping the show now. I'm just kidding. We're not stopping the show. Savage, Joshy boy, Adam, I love you. I like it, especially the ending. Scott gave me some smileys. Josh, you're not a serious person. Despicable. Polly Shortcuts, he's just going to passively mention you by name and call you an imbecile. Yeah, 10 men versus 1 Bryshep. Yeah, Brian was like, I don't know about 10 men. Look, I don't think my butthole can only take so much. Oh man, look at Cool Vic. He's like 9 feet tall. I bet he has a hog between those legs. You know what? He's gone. Pot him down. Oh man, Andrew from Dragon Fist TV. His name is Dragon Fist. Oh, I gotta save my butthole somehow. Get Dragon Fist out of here too. We're only doing 8. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Alan, I like Alan more than Bryce Shep. I do. He's going to call you not cool. It's going to hurt my feelings too, Dystomyopia. He's going to call me not cool, and it's going to hurt my little feelskis. Okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. 57 minutes into the episode, I feel like we've had a lot of fun. I feel like we've had a substantive time. We've watched Rachel W's all day long. You just missed my whole Brian Shapiro monologue. Do you guys mind if I replay the No Cap Bryce Shop video for Rachel? I have a little bit of a challenge for Brian Shapiro. When it's late at night and you're a little tired and you have passion, you start getting really, really mad. That's the worst time to make spurgy videos. But I'm going to do it. Oh, hi, Misty. Thanks for being here, Misty. Happy birthday, Rachel. I've talked to you a few times today. I didn't know it was your birthday. I'm so embarrassed about that. Happy birthday, Rachel. Let's do it here. Guns. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rachel. Happy birthday to you. Ooh. That was for you, Rach. Nobody clip that and show that to anybody else in my life. I know I went flat. I know that that's not how I thought it sounded in my headphones. I can't hear myself in here. This is just for you guys. Don't clip that tomorrow. But Rachel, happy birthday. Thanks for being here. Thank you very, very much. Yes, I did mod Rachel. I thought that was pretty funny. Rachel, you have the power. You can do whatever you want in here. Everybody's giving the happy birthdays to Rach. Misty is here. She even did little musical notes. I'm going to pretend like you were doing the music behind me when I was doing the happy birthday thing. Thank you so much. I'm sending my cousin Rachel that clip. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. I just told you not to. You're like one of those kids where mom says no and you're like, I'm going to say it one more time. And she's like, God damn it. God damn it. You're such a insufferable, annoying little piece of shit. It's probably what Brian's mommy said to him all the time. If Brian talks to Nick Shirley's mommy, the way that if Brian talks to Nick Shirley's mommy that way, you can only imagine how he spoke to his own mommy, which we did. I showed you a clip yesterday when he was like, Mom, when was the last time you and Dad had sex? You know, that goes much further. He starts telling his mommy all about his herpes, and then he says he wants to watch him and his daddy and his mommy have sex. And I mean, he thought he was doing the Howard Stern thing, but it's just more evidence of Brian not being able to read the room and just how fucking creepy the dude is. Who goes into Rachel's DMs and says the things that he says? Who does that to a woman? Who does that to anybody? That's hateful shit. Like I said, demon possession is not what it looks like in the movies. They want to deceive. It's probably something like how Brian Shapiro acts. Just evil. There's more people in here though. I do want to show that Brian Shapiro video again. It's going to be annoying. I'm so sorry, guys. And then we're going to open up the lines to take some phone calls, and that's going to be real gosh darn fun.
This video challenge goes out to Brian Shapiro, so please tag and share at will so I can get his attention. Brian, my name is not Cool Josh, and I am employed by Kewl of the Kewl-verse. There was some tension between you guys concerning a 1v10 event, and we don't have to go into that, but that's who I am. I saw your recent debate with Warren Smith, and I'm having a hard time believing that you don't understand some of the concepts that he put forth. You are a big deal celebrity pundit, and I'm a nobody. I'm the smaller channel of the smaller channel that you would refuse to debate at the 1v10. As somebody who has openly declared that they are smarter than Warren Smith, it should take absolutely no effort from you to answer some of these questions. Brian, as a conservative, I admittedly got nervous when ICE announced that they needed to train more officers and they were going to change the qualifications to get those officers on the field. In the time that followed, even before any sort of violence or murder took place, if I saw an ICE officer, I thought to myself, I'm a little nervous being around these guys. I'm out of here. So when Charlie Kirk said if DEI was implemented and he got on a plane and saw a black pilot, it might make him nervous. Now, Charlie's on record saying that before DEI was implemented, he saw many a black pilot and it never bothered him. Your claim of him being racist seems to be inconsistent. No DEI, fine with black pilots. DEI, nervous about black pilots. You keep drilling down the point that that statement is racist. Why? I need that answer from you. Secondly, Warren Smith could not have been more clear when he was pressing you about untrained ICE officers on the field and possibly doing something stupid versus the changing of qualifications for black pilots. If they're still going to hire based upon qualification between the two categories, then what's the difference? Why even implement DEI? What is DEI? So please give me some answers. Explain to me what DEI is. What's the difference between untrained ICE officers and black pilots that potentially have the privilege of meeting different qualifications to get hired for airlines? Why is Charlie Kirk racist when he had no issue with black pilots with no DEI than with DEI? Why? Please answer these. And I'm sure you're so above this, but as a member of the Kewl-verse, Kewl is my boss, this is your opportunity to curb stomp me, bro. Do it. Humiliate me. You love humiliation rituals. Humiliate me for all the internet to see.
Josh had me cracking up.
All right, the new people that joined, thanks for being here, guys. I think I saw John was in here. Thanks for being in here. Miss D, thanks for being in here. Always a pleasure. Adam, get those dialing numbers, get those dialing digits ready to dial some digits. Your dialing digits are going to dial some digits, and we're going to have some fun. Ken, thanks for being in here. Scott, thanks for telling people to like and subscribe. Guys, I am so freaking close to 13,000. Please, just just subscribe. Tell your buddies, call them right now. Be like, hey, I don't care that you're at work. Do you have your phone on you? Just go to YouTube and subscribe to this mustached weirdo. He's kind of weird. I mean, he's not very cool, but I think you guys will like him. I think he's funny. I think that he's relatable. He does not mind humiliating himself on live YouTubes whenever he feels the need. Hi, Joshy. Hi, Joshy. Is that a Sarah Tomato? Was that a Sarah Tomato voice? I think she does that to dudes because she feels like she's flirting with them. And I think half of the males that are on the Panelverse, I believe that they are there because they think they have some sort of chance with the disgusting tomato, with the withering tomato, with the rotten tomato. So yucky. I'll share it in the RSTV. Oh, thank you, Miss D. I was kind of half joking, but thank you. Let's see who else. Rachel says excellent. Oh, I assumed maybe you meant the video was excellent, but if you're talking about something else, I'm sorry. I always misread these comments. If it was about the video, thank you, Rachel. And happy birthday. I'm so embarrassed about that. Ken, I said hi to you, Ken. Thanks for being here. John's here too. All right, so here we go, guys. I'm gonna take my phone. This is not This is not the most technologically advanced show. I'm going to take my secondary phone. I have a spoofed number. I'm going to be putting that number on the screen, and it's just going to be speakerphone right next to my microphone. I'm counting on you guys to tell me if this is working out or not. I'm counting on you guys to tell me if it needs to be closer, if I need to move the phone farther away. This is where I humiliate myself. This is where the show is made for $1. It's made for a fucking dollar. Okay, relax. Just relax. It's Sunday night. You guys should be sleeping nights anyway. Don't you have work tomorrow? I'm the one who got his car. My car died today, and I had to get Ubers and race home so that I could still do this for you guys because I don't think Daddy screwed on the coolant cap all the way, and he might have blown a head gasket. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Now we're going to take some calls. Oh, my beautiful wife. Hi, Sheepy. Hi, that's my wife calls me Sheepy because Josh Sheep. It's very cute. I call her Crimmy. Candle Stop. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Really, thank you, guys. Thank you very, very much. John says, if it's good enough for Jay Dyer, it's good enough for me. And then Scott says, you're welcome, Kendall, because Scott is the God mod. All right, here we go, guys. I am going to get that phone number. I hope I don't regret this. We're going to get this phone number on screen. And, yeah, let's see how this goes. It's going to be a first-come, first-serve thing. I don't have a nunchuck here vetting the phone calls. Okay, so if you happen to be the one that gets answered, that's just how it goes. When I hang up the phone and I say, okay, ready, go, call again. I don't know how this goes. I'm not Maury Povich. Okay, relax. This is the phone number. I am. I don't think I can possibly regret this. I don't think so. But here we go, guys. We're going to be opening up the phones. This is the number to call. Right here. Let's see how this goes, guys. Call in. Ask me anything. If you want to ask about humiliating things, if you want to ask about my heroin addiction from the past, if you want to ask me about when I became a Christian again, ugly crying when I was watching Left Behind with Kirk Cameron, if you want to ask about my relationship with my wife, if you want to ask anything, ask about guns. If you want to talk to guns, talk to guns. But, phone lines are open. And also, too, I would fully expect that my technical difficulties will extend to this. So if you're calling and this number is not potting through, I'm going to have to get wife in here. You guys can all say hi to wife. Oh, we have our first call. It's from New York. I think I might know who that is. Let's see here. All right, hi, this is Joshy. This is the not cool Josh. Can I ask who's calling, please? Hello? God damn it. Oh, yeah. Jesus, Adam, are you calling from prison? All right, cool. All right, Corporal. Did I do it? Can you hear me, Corp?
Hey, hello, Josh and the Not Cool group. How is everyone this evening?
I'm assuming everybody's fine, Corp. Here, I got to give you that salute. Thanks for calling in, my man.
Hey, absolutely.
How's everybody doing? Can you guys hear this? Can you guys hear the Corp?
Hello, everyone. Good to talk to the Not Cool crew.
Yeah, we're in the Not Cool verse right now. See, Vic has the cool verse, and this is the Not Cool verse. And so I don't know where Vic is tonight, but Corp, ask me anything. You know, we have a lot of people that want to call. I love that you watch my show. I love doing the salute thing. I hope it never comes across disrespectfully. But ask me anything. Throw a question out there, bud.
No, not at all. I mean, if you want, my friends call me Gigi as well.
Gigi, well, you know what? Because we're friends now, because we are friends, I'm gonna call you Gigi.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Josh, Mr. Josh. And here's my question.
9 inches, Corp. That's inappropriate. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
The other night, you were feeling bloated. Are you bloated tonight and going to have to fart?
Oh, did you? I was kind of hoping nobody caught that. Were the farts audible? Did you hear those?
Yes, indeed. They were great.
Wonderful. Well, I did take some Pepto, and I did pray because I felt nasty and I felt like a degenerate. So, Corp, I really appreciate you, Corp. And, I'm glad that this didn't turn out like a Brian Shapiro phone call. I didn't have to call you names. You were very polite. And keep watching, and I really appreciate you, man.
Well, here, one more thing.
Yeah.
I'll go to, and, so, you those farts and everything the other night, they were the funniest thing you did all night.
Oh, that's offensive. But you know what? If you got value out of it, I really appreciate that, Corp. I do thank you for your service still.
So there, you call me a despicable buffoon then, okay?
You're a despicable buffoon. You know what I think about you? I think you're a mushroom gobbler, and I'm sick of all you Trump mushroom gobblers.
Oh, that. And I pleasure myself to a poster on the wall. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the difference between me and Brian. I actually do pleasure myself to a poster of my wall of all of you. I accept all of you. All right, Corp, I'm going to hang up. I'm going to get the next one, but I really appreciate you, buddy.
Oh, you bet.
All right, have a good night. God bless. Guys, that was fun. That was fun. Did you guys hear everything? Should I put this out here a little bit more? Is this worth it to do? Should we keep taking calls? And Adam, I know I didn't know it was going to screen and vet the calls, so I apologize. Go ahead and try it. When I say try it again, you guys can try it again. But can I get some feedback on that? Because if that was worth it, okay. Looks like this might be an Adam call. Adam, are you there, bud?
What's up, Joshy boy?
Did I do it right this time?
Yeah, you got it, man.
All right, can everybody hear Adam? This is actually really cool. This is history in the making, you guys. I am such an Adam fan, and to have him call into my show and not sound like a black dude and trying to like trip me up and get me in gotcha moments, like the disgusting, despicable mushroom gobbler that he is. And you guys should watch Adam's content, by the way. He's a content creator. He's getting into it right now, and it's fascinating stuff. So, Adam, you can ask me anything. Ask me a single question, and you guys get your questions ready because this is how we're going to make it quick. So Adam, ask me one thing, and I will be completely honest with you.
Joshy, I just want to know, like, what made you turn to Christ? What opened your eyes to the truth?
So I hate to say it, Adam. It's kind of a boring story. And so I grew up in a Christian family. I went to Christian school, and then I just did the thing where when I graduated, I hated God. I don't know why. I think it was more of a resentment thing. And it was also like a selfish entitlement thing. Like I felt like I deserved more in this world. And because the left is so much about, I deserve, instead of taking accountability and raising yourself up from your bootstraps, I fell for it. I'm a very lazy person. I'm a very, very lazy person. And so then I toyed with it for a while, and then I started hating God again, and I would go to actually Facebook groups, and I would troll Christians and just use lefty logic on them, and I really went out of my way to try to hurt Christianity for a while, and it's something I'm super ashamed of, and I can't believe that God still forgives me. And he's still you rebuked me straight to my face. You mocked me constantly, but I love you and I want you into my kingdom. And then about 6 years ago, I was watching Left Behind with Kirk Cameron in the room about 9 feet away where Kendall is right now. And it hit me when he was witnessing to that black dude and he started going over the prayer and everything. I was ugly crying on the ground. I was snot out my nose, and I felt it. I genuinely felt the power of Christ, and I've never looked back.
Yeah, I had that moment in front of my mother. I gave my life over to Christ in front of 200 people, and she thought she'd never see the day.
Oh, dude, that's so cool that you had the guts to do it in front of 200 people, and also that meant so much to your mommy. Because mommies at nighttime, they get really sad if you're not a Christian. Mommies at nighttime, they cry and they pray for you, and they not only cry, but they cry out to Christ. Save my son. I want to see him in heaven.
Yeah, exactly. For that, that meant she told me that the other day. I'm getting a little misty-eyed because my mom's an older woman. She's getting up there.
Yeah, you're allowed to get misty-eyed. You guys saw me cry the other night, and I farted. So at least you're not farting.
But I'll wrap this up real quick, Josh. I'm proud of you, man. I like your content. I follow you, man, Vic. You guys are hilarious.
Bro, we both talk about you all the time, and it's nothing but good. We praise you and say you're awesome constantly, behind your back, bro. We talk about you behind your back, but it's all good things. You definitely fill our dicks with lead, so we really appreciate you, bro.
I do it, man, because I just can't let Brian lie to people. I just cannot sit by and let this man make a joke of everybody and our intelligence. You can go ahead and think you're smarter than me, guy. Go for it.
Oh yeah, and you know what? Because people actually listen to him and trust him, he's leading so many people astray and doing misdirection. What's up? Intel is wild. Thanks for being here, bud. Call if you want to. But Brian really is he's doing a disservice and he's acting in the name of Satan and he doesn't even know it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean that, and it's that, and then he's got a god complex. That's his problem.
Oh, yeah.
He's so ego driven.
He's clearly not
And
smarter
you can't
than
stand
Warren
someone
Smith.
like me that I get to the point and I try to tell him what it is, and he doesn't want to listen to it. And I'll make this the last thing I say.
Sure.
When it comes to the inflation thing, he's always talking about, oh, it was 3%. Yeah, but for 4 years, but it was 9.
Yeah.
So ergo, it's cheaper under Trump than it was Biden.
Well, they do the snapshot of the bar graph. You know what I mean? They'll take just an inch of the snapshot and show it going up, and they're like, "Look what we did."
Yeah.
It's like, zoom out, you faggot.
Yeah.
Oh, you zoom out, you fucker. Ugh.
Yeah. It's like, dude, yeah. And then the not so erudite thing, where she was like, "Well, what's the difference between a position and an opinion?" I said, "Well, basically, my opinion is you're an airhead.
Not so airhead.
My position is that you're a hypocrite."
All right, Adam. Hey, well, I love you so much, buddy, and thanks for calling in. This was actually a true pleasure getting to talk to you in person.
See ya.
See ya. Guys, that was Adam. That's like the Cool Vic celebrity. That's the guy that calls in and does all those funny calls. I mean, there's other people that do too, and they do they do great work as well. But that was really cool. It felt like I got the willies. I felt like I was talking to a celebrity kind of. That was Adam. He's the guy who makes the phone calls, and he's what a genuine dude, man. Like what an honest to God genuine dude who had substantive things to say. And if it was me and I was calling into a podcast, I would just be like, poop farts, I don't know. Oh, we have a caller from Pennsylvania. Let's see who this is. Is this Nate the Eagle?
It is.
Oh, here, let me pot you up here, bud. All right, say something else.
Yo, how you doing? It's Nate the Eagle.
Nate the Eagle, how are you, buddy?
Doing great.
You're very, very quiet. I wonder if that's my fault.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Can you guys hear him? Can you guys hear Nate the Eagle on the phone? I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to pot him up. So I'm waiting for the chat to say that they can hear you. I'm super sorry, bud. Well, fuck it, Nate. I can hear you. It's a pleasure to meet you, Nate. Ask me anything you want. It can be as personal or as humiliating as you want.
Yeah, I think like a bunch of us want to get to know you a little bit better because we see you in the chat sometimes talking about some of your interests. We know you like to really dig into horror films and a bunch of other stuff. So one question I have is like best kind of music you like to listen to and like any other stuff you want to put out there.
All right, so as far as like my interest in media, if you guys can't hear Nate, he's asking me like what some of my what my favorite music is, maybe band, movies, stuff like. I love it's death metal, dude. Like really, really, just kind of cringy, but right on the nose death metal, like Amon Amarth and Job for a Cowboy, as brutal as it can possibly get. Just the intensity, because here's what happens when you keep pushing the limits, and that was a pun intended, but you get kind of stagnant with things that you've never heard. Well, my litmus test for brilliance is something I've never heard before, and I think death metal offers a lot of that. And same with like horror movies and stuff. It's something that you can get your hands on, something you can do yourself and show real art, and it's not made by a committee. That's really what I'm drawn to.
Yeah, that sounds great. Like I'm not as big a horror fan. Like I like the classics, like Friday the 13th, Alien, kind of those. But like a lot of horror genre has just become like stagnated with like demon entities on people, and then they kill entities. So that's why I'm not a big horror fan. And death metal, I have to look into it. Can I actually give you a band suggestion if you have heard of them or not?
Fire it away. Fire away, Nate the Eagle. Your name is Nate the Eagle. I love Eagles. I love America. And I love you, bud.
Yeah.
Ah!
Have you ever heard the band Skillet?
Skillet, yes. Yeah, my brother used to listen to Skillet growing up. He used to listen to Skillet and then DC Talk and Audio Adrenaline and Newsboys. Is that kind of in the same...
Yeah, because Skillet's Christian rock, yeah.
Cool. I'll put it on my list. I don't remember any of it. I was little, but I will absolutely listen to it.
Yeah, they're my favorite band. Like, I've seen them live in concert twice. One of the times they actually came to my hometown. Really great people, really open about their faith. They got a lot of banger songs. Like, could I probably give you some suggestions?
Well, you write those suggestions down, my man, because I will listen to every single one of them. And Nate, I really appreciate your call, my dude. Thanks. It's cool putting a voice to all of these names that I've seen for months now. You know, and all the engagement is great, and the support is awesome. And thanks for making me cry the other night, Nate. You're a really good guy.
All right, yeah, real pleasure talking to you. Night, everyone.
Good night, guys. He says, "Good night, guys." Could you guys hear that one after when I turned the phone and did the thing? See, this is not a very high budget program, right? I am still kind of a cringy piece of shit. Like, not a piece of shit, but it's just kind of a cringy loser at some of this stuff. Maybe I should have learned a lot more than just thinking I could start doing all of this right away. But you guys have been great. You guys have been supportive, and you're here for it. And I think it's great that you think it's entertaining. And so, do you guys need the number? Is there somebody else want to have a call? Here. Let me put the number back on the screen for you guys. We'll take a couple more calls. This is fun. Is this fun for you guys? Is this the kind of stuff you like to hear? Is this the kind of stuff you like to see? It's kind of gimmicky, but like I do enjoy like talking to you guys like this. It's one thing to type, all these jokes. It's another thing to hear your inflections and hear the context in which you guys are trying to like jokes, for example. Jokes don't do well through text. And so, make these calls funny. Ask me anything. Ask me embarrassing things. Give me one phone call that's really going to challenge me and give me a run for the money, right? So that's the phone number, guys. 720-383-4891. Yeah, let's hear it. Let's see who's willing to call next. Maybe we'll play a skit. Maybe we'll play a skit until we get another koala. Let's try this one out.
I finally figured out all the quantum math necessary to travel interdimensionally. Cool, James. Wait, are you even a scientist? Well, hell yeah, I thought so. I mean, I have these glasses and I kind of have this mad scientist-y personality, right? I buy it. Hello, Instagrammers. It's me, James Ripton, and I pulled myself from an alternate, exact opposite dimension. Introducing Rames Jipton.
Hello, Grandminsters. It's me, Rames Jipton, the exact opposite of James Ripton, the ultra cool, ultra smooth, ultra badass who bangs a million babes.
I bang chicks too. God damn it, this was a terrible idea. What is he talking about? I'm badass.
You are badass, James. I don't know what Rames Jipton was talking about, but did you guys see him? He was reading Dianetics. He was reading the the Scientology Bible. I always try to put little Easter eggs and little things in there to make it super, super fun. Do you post these on Instagram? I've been thinking of doing it. I actually, what's really funny is I put all my attention for editing on Vic's channel, and then I've been doing this I could probably clip stuff out of these live streams and put them up on Instagram to put them up on my page. I don't know why I'm not doing that. I don't know. It's because I always feel weird. I always feel weird about like celebrating myself sometimes. But this has been Nate. Thanks for calling, dude. Thanks for the band suggestion. Thanks for having like a great attitude. This is really cool. I feel like you guys are actually getting value out of this, and so this is a super fun thing to do. Adam, it was wonderful hearing your voice and actually like meeting the celebrity of pushing the limits phone calls. If anybody else wants to call, I can put the number back on the screen here. So yeah, that's the number right there. If you guys want to call, if you guys are trying to call and you're not getting through, let me know. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever tried anything like this. And so that's a 720-383-4891. That was A Game. Was that A Game? I thought that was Nate the Eagle. Polly Shortcuts, you're welcome to call. Scott, you're welcome to call. Who else is in here? Intel is wild. I heard that you're drunk as fuck, but bro, do it, man. Throw those digis in your cell phone. Let's do it. Who else? Corporal, it was wonderful talking to you, my man. Dystomyopia, go ahead, dude. Toasty, put those digits. Take your digits and type those digits. Oh no, is this cringy? Am I on the call show where nobody's calling and so I'm like begging people to call? Is that what's happening right now? I didn't even realize it. Yeah, no. That phone line is off the hook right now. Pun intended. I'm so cool. I'm going to wait a little bit to answer it until I feel like it. Yeah, so, I'm just so popular. I just got to make sure that, it's the right caller. So we'll put another James skit up because, I'm really cool and you guys are ringing that off the hook right now. It's crazy, baby.
Dear Jack Skellington, you overrated son of a bitch. This year for Halloween, I'd like a bigger peanut. Oh, hello, Instagrammers. It's me, James Ripton. And this year for Halloween, I thought I'd write you all a poem on the current state of COVID and how I think Halloween's gonna go this year. Ahem. Double, double, toil and trouble. Can you arrest these kids on the double? Trick-or-treaters on every corner, disobeying our governor's order. Their mouths exposed, parents are sure to ask, but officer, you never said what kind of mask? With these kids in prison making shivs out of a pen, using their toilets to make bootleg heroin. Growing up in prison to suck a peen, all because they wanted more Halloween. The end, Instagrammers. Thank you for listening.
You probably should show their numbers on screen. Josh, someone might be able to dox them. Am I doing that? Am I doing that? Oh, if you guys, that's why you're not calling. I didn't know I was doing that. See, this is what I mean. You can't trust me. I'm so sorry about that. I hope at least I was quick about it. Damn, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. This is why people are like, they think my show's cool, but they're a little hesitant. Because you might just get some dumbass retard running a live stream, doxing you by accident, and then farting into the microphone and hoping that counts as content. Oh my God. I'm embarrassed. I'm genuinely embarrassed about that. Okay. All right, guys, this is a special night. I typically don't do live streams on Sunday. And so instead of doing a raffle, how about the next 5 Cash Apps? I'm just going to give you guys a prize. How about just the next 5 Cash Apps? You guys are going to get a prize. I'll show you what Angela got. Angela got a prize from me this week, and this is what she got. She had a personalized song made by me. You guys all know Angela. She's a total veteran of the Coolverse and all of the. She's there for every episode, and she's always saying awesome stuff, awesome shit. And so let me see if I can find her. Okay, this was her gift that I made her. She won the raffle contest, and this is what you'll get if I decide to make you a song.
Angela was Wonder Woman on Halloween. She missed my chat, she's the coolest, know what I mean. She's always there, very loyal. She's pristine, considered royal. Always on it with the Cash App. Then we dunk a snaky brace, shit, Angela. That's my welcome.
Huh? What do you guys think? Cool, Josh. If we didn't lose connection at least once per episode. That's kind of the new tradition over here at Not Cool Josh, and we do it to keep you on your toes. Normal people would think it's because I'm a retard and I suck at my show, but really, it's because I feel you guys getting stagnated out there. I feel you guys getting bored. And so if I drop the actual stream, you guys are going to get confused. You guys are going to go, what? You're going to be disoriented. And so this is my way of helping you sharpen your talons and stay the sharpest you that you can possibly be. You're welcome. This is how I give back. This is how I'm here for you. This is health. This is a health conscious thing. Now, I'm a fat piece of shit, so I'm dying, but that doesn't mean you have to be. It doesn't mean you have to be obese. And so I wanted to show you guys, I feel like people aren't calling because I was accidentally doxing everybody. And so I wanted to show you guys I made a piece of technology while the stream dropped, and I think it's going to take care of everything. So if you guys call, just know that there's no possible way for any... I'm not muted. How are we, guys? How are we? Look, if you guys can hear me, train yourselves to watch this. This went from 40 people down to 2. I know this is not cool. I know. Do you think I want this to happen? I pay for one of the I absolutely hate this. This is the worst. This is the worst. Hang tight. All 18 of you out there that chiseled down from 50 to 18, hang. I don't blame them. Guys, I'm gonna shut down. I'm gonna try to go live in about 5. I'm gonna reset the router and everything. If it's too much work, I understand. But please come back tomorrow because I'm gonna do something about this, okay? Is it still bad? Can you guys hear and see me? Where's Guns? Where is that? Where is that little son of a bitch? Can you guys see it? Is it good? Are we balanced? We're at 7 people in here. If there wasn't, I see. Thank you for the ones, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be repeating myself, but look, guys, if it ever becomes a chore to watch my show, if it ever becomes feeling like you're mowing the lawn, if it ever becomes feeling like you had to take the ladder and get on the roof and clear out the gutters, I don't know if it's worth it, especially if Andrew's doing a TikTok invasion right next door. I don't blame you if this is becoming a chore to do. And what sucks is tomorrow night, when it's Monday, and you guys are like, oh man, the Not Cool show is on right after Cool Vic. Should I do it? Is it going to be like that again? Because it's very annoying. I watch live streamers too. I like live streams. And when stuff like this happens, I really do think that they are amateur, like what am I even doing here? When you figure this out, then I'll get on it. When you figure this out, then I'll come back. And I wouldn't blame you guys. I wouldn't blame you guys at all. But we do have Guns here, guys. If I can get you back on board with Guns. Hi, it's Guns. Guys, you rub his tummy. You pat his nosy. You guys give him kisses. You gotta love Guns. Look at this, though, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're here and it actually becomes work. You strain yourselves. You guys, there should be a Cash App option right next to each one of your names because I feel like I should be Cash Apping each and every one of you. I feel like there should be a return. I feel like I should be able to return my Cash Apps back to you because what are you paying for? This is worse than if you just had the rabbit ears on top of the tube television. You know what I mean? And you're sitting there fumbling with it and you're getting good and pissed off. But it's not like that on YouTube. You can just go to another. I don't blame you. I wouldn't blame you if you did. But you're here. You're here still. And on the other side of that coin, you have no idea just how much that means to me. Thank you guys very much. Thank you very, very much. No, I know. I'm monologuing right now. I'm not really like down on myself. I'm still having a lot of fun with you guys. The phone call thing was really, really fun. I did have a great time doing that. And you know what, Scott? I thought it would. I thought it would get better. I did one thing. And it's essentially the equivalent of when the computer is fucked up and your dad's like, just unplug it and plug it back in. That's essentially what I just did. And I'm glad the connection's better, but we were getting like, uppers of 40, 50 people in here, independent of a raid. And then all of a sudden it just had to go bananas. It just had to go ballistic. But the phone call thing was fun. Maybe we'll stop that for now. But it was a great time. I'm going to do that again in the future. And to the people that did call Corporal, Gigi, Adam, always W's, Adam, and then Nate. It was wonderful finally getting to put a voice to your guys' your guys' screen names. And so that was so good. I was determined. It's working now at least. Good night, Guns. No need to apologize. Do you think I let this boy sleep? I don't let Guns sleep. Are you serious? He is the protector of my home. I have a 3-year-old to think about. Do you think I'm not just going to have an inanimate wooden bear keep watch outside of my front door when I have a 3-year-old sleeping in my basement? Come on, get real, dude. Get real. You guys are buying $500, $600 security systems. You guys don't even know what it's like to have an inanimate wooden decorative bear keep watch over your house. Ones and W's for Guns all day. Look, he does the little salute. He doesn't understand why. You got to rub his tummy. You got to give him little smoochies. Pat his nosy. I know it's become a permanent part of my personality. Is that you just have to expect something bad happening. What's funny about that is you come to expect that this is not going to be a professional stream. Every time that you click in when I have a scheduled stream, you know that we're not operating with a budget here. You know that. So let's see. I'm going to attempt a skit. Let's see if we can get a skit going. And you guys are sweethearts for hanging out and making sure that this is this is something you want to do. Let's do a repeat sketch just to make sure everything's going well. Okay.
I finally figured out all the quantum math necessary to travel interdimensionally.
Cool, James.
Wait, are you even a scientist? Well, hell yeah, I thought so. I mean, I have these glasses and I kind of have this mad scientist-y personality, right? I buy it. Hello, Instagrammers. It's me, James Ripton, and I pulled myself from an alternate, exact opposite dimension. Introducing Rames Jipton.
Hello, Grandminsters. It's me, Rames Jipton, the exact opposite of James Ripton, the ultra cool, ultra smooth, ultra badass who bangs a million babes.
I bang chicks too. God damn it, this was a terrible idea. What is he talking about? I'm badass.
Hey, Dustin Hansford! I used to work at Best Buy with that guy. Dustin Hansford, thanks for being here, bro. You just missed. I'm actually I feel privileged that you missed. How horrible, how freaking horrible all of my technical difficulties were. They were just terrible. They were just awful. Okay, hey, I think Vic just texted me. I was showing him some of the shirt ideas. Can't wait to see the car. Oh, he's talking to me right now. Let's see what Vic's saying. He doesn't even know that I'm live right now. Hey, cool Vic. I'm reading your emails live on my live stream. I'm super excited that you didn't just get to see how horrendous this had just been going. This was the worst technical difficulties ever. And it's funny. It's funny. Dad's online right now. He doesn't know that we're playing in the next room. Isn't that fun? Isn't that really fun? Do you guys... Yeah, he's showing us a skit because his tummy's now out of sorts and he needed to fart. Oh my God. You know what's so funny? I thought fart, great idea the other night. Not a great idea when I watched it back. Not a great idea when I watched it back. Well, what do you think, guys? Should I put the number back on the screen or should we do a conspiracy corner? What do you think? Conspiracy corner? Chilling at work and saw you pop up. Well, Dustin, you're welcome anytime, my man. You're welcome anytime. This is the Not Cool Show with your boy, Not Cool Josh. Because I was cool, and then I met Vic, and then now I'm very much not cool. He took the cool name. He did. So, why don't we do one more skit? One more skit, and then you know what? I do feel so out of sorts right now. We might call it after this, but don't judge me. Tomorrow's going to go back to a normal show. We're going to have a normal show. You guys, I did say the next 5 Cash Apps, you are going to get one of the raffled gifts for the next 5 people that just Cash App. Let me get that Cash App back on screen. Again, I couldn't be more embarrassed about how tonight went. Thanks for hanging in there, guys. There's the Cash App and the Venmo. I'm just going to go ahead. There's no raffle. If you guys throw a Cash App out there, I'm just going to get you one of my gifts, okay? Let's cut the middleman out, okay? Let's have a reasonable conversation. Let's have a gangster conversation. Look, we'll leave the weapons at the door. The bodyguards won't be in the room, you know? I hate Grid, man. That guy is such a cuck. Let's see here. Let's get a skit for you guys. You guys have been very, very cool. I'm not cool. You guys are very cool. You guys have been very cool and patient. Let's get why don't we do this one? You guys seem to like this one the last time I played it. And I like this skit. I think this skit is fun. It might play the beginning, so I apologize if it does.
I'm Chris Tyson, and I am now jobless. I guess I should go find a new job. I just hope I can find a job that will appeal to my skill set. Well, maybe this could work. Oh, bingo.
Do you guys remember Chris Tyson? Do you guys remember Chris Tyson? I know you're a scientist, Dustin, but I can't reveal how I know you're a scientist because there's a terms of service. So, no, you guys don't want to hear my farts right now. They are like farts where you would be offended to be like, oh my God, dude, you need to log off and go see a doctor. Like, this is concerned. Like, not cool, Josh. I don't know if I want to watch you anymore. After the technical difficulties and the grifting, guys, the Cash App is up. I'm not going to do a raffle. If you guys want to send a Cash App, because you guys are always awesome. My car broke down today. Not that $5 is going to fix it, but I'm going to do a gift every single time. Let's see. Nick Sheldon, thanks for being here, bud. Grid was going off the other night about how he would hire high-tier escorts with VD to take his enemies out. Oh my God. Are you serious? That's like the people with AIDS that poke themselves with the needles and put them in theater, like theater cushion seats, and then just wait for people to sit down, and they're like, ha, now you have the AIDS, the full-blownsies. It's the full-blownsies. Who else we got? We got Dystomyopia. welcome back up to 25. W. Polly, welcome back. Dustin Hansford, yeah, it used to be at Best Buy and a bunch of other places. Landed at a Vista Hospital. Oh, are you on 287 over there, Dustin? Oh, there I go, doxing again. Well, you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. You guys have no clue what I'm talking about. Polly Shorts, are you back? Did you watch some of Andrew Wilson's? He's still doing the TikTok invasion? A real scientist, man, you almost were glad. He does. Like James Ripton kind of pretends to be a mad scientist. Dustin Hansford really is a mad scientist. Look, we got 27 people in here. I'm going to show you guys another classic skit. This one I get by popular demand all the time. Some of you guys have already seen it tonight. That's okay. Relax. This is why we're here.
Coolest guy I know. I want to be seen with you. Oh my
Cash
God,
App.
son, look, just
Please,
get out of the car
God,
and go to
Cash
school.
App.
It's right there. Dad, school's a couple blocks up that way. What are you doing? I get it. I've been your age once. You don't want to be seen with old dad, so... No, Dad, really, it's okay. You can pull right up to the school. I don't mind. Son, it's okay. I remember trying to be cool. I'm not trying to be cool, Dad. Besides, you're the coolest guy I know. I want to be seen with you. Oh, my God. Son, look, just get out of the car and go to school. It's right there. I just don't get it, Daddy. Why? Because you're a fucking nerd, okay? You're a giant fucking nerd, Jared. Daddy, no! I used to go to high school with Chad Gins, and I know his kid goes here, and I won't be caught dead dropping off a little nerd like you. Chad Gins? His son Brian Gins is the biggest bully ever. He pulled my underwear up over my crotch the other day and everybody saw my giblets. Yeah, and I would too if I was his age, you little easy target. I don't care, Dad.
What are giblets?
I love you. I want to be seen with you. Brian Gins is the worst kid ever. I dedicated my life to be like Brian Gins. Don't you talk about him like that. Me and his father used to pull so much tail at the school, and that's all I want for you. Daddy! Now get your nerdy ass out of the car, and don't you tell anybody that I dropped you off.
That's a bad
Daddy,
dad.
No!
That's child endangerment. That would be a First Amendment audit video if there was somebody standing outside of that house like, look at this dude just rip apart his child because he's trying to look cool in front of a high schooler that he's friends with this high schooler's dad. Do you think that this dad goes to like high school parties and like still, hasn't grown up yet? Probably doesn't think Brian Shapiro does. He doesn't. Brian Shapiro goes to parties and he doesn't ask ages. Let's just put it that way. Brian Shapiro walks down the streets of LA, maybe in a residential neighborhood, and then he sees a party going on. Maybe it says quinceañera. He doesn't speak Spanish. He doesn't know what that means. Walks in the house. He's not going to ask any ages. That's not Brian Shapiro's style. That was going somewhere. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching the Cool Dad sketch. People love that sketch. People absolutely love it. You guys, Polly Short says you should start doing skits of a character kid Bryce Shap. Oh my God, that's such a great idea. I was thinking of actually doing AI sketches of me and Brian as roommates and like having you guys, the regulars that are always in the Coolverse, like show up every once in a while. Thanks, John. Cool Dad. Everybody seems to like Cool Dad. Oh, we have a watermelon felon. I don't want to dox you. If you did that, please say watermelon felon in the chat. Say how much it was. And we want to celebrate you. Guns, they did it. We have a Cash App. Watermelon felon. Yay! Rub his tummy, pat his nose, give him smoochies. Guns, do your salute, bud. He doesn't know why this is offensive, but he really likes it. He feels like it's respectful to like hit his heart because he has a heart for you guys. And then he puts him out. Now I said, whoever's going to do the Cash Apps, you guys are just going to get gifts. If you do a Cash App, I'm going to make you a song or I'm going to make you a cartoon. That's just going to happen. That's going to happen. I had a big announcement for you guys tonight. Not everybody was here when I said it, so I'm going to say it again. Guys, I'm opening a store tomorrow. There's going to be t-shirts. There's going to be stickers. That's what's going to happen at first. Polly Shortcuts, again, thank you so much, bud. Thank you so much, you watermelon felon. Wow, we have 3 shirt designs. We have some sticker designs. Not everybody saw them earlier. I'm going to bring them up again right now. Here's one of them. This is going to be on a t-shirt. You guys remember this? You guys remember what this joke's all about? Dystomyopia, watermelon felon. My dude, you guys have to email me, joshua.staab@gmail.com. Joshua, joshua.staab@gmail.com. So I know who it is, and you guys give me some information, and I'm going to make your songs. I'm going to make your cartoons, okay? Guys, this is going to be a shirt that you can buy tomorrow. You can buy the shirt tomorrow. It's the double-fisted dragon. You guys remember this? You guys remember this? Hey! All right. Yeah, not cool merch. And on the flip side of the shirt, let me show you guys what's going to be on the back of the shirt. This is cool. This is going to be tight. The Not Cool Show, baby. Look at that. Oh, shit. That's way too big. But look at that. That's going to be on a shirt on itself. It's just going to be black on black, the Not Cool Show. But then, with those big dragon designs, the Not Cool Show is the shorts are going to be, that little sign is going to be right after it. I just dropped my phone laughing at that shirt. Well, look, it's not just that shirt. Let me go ahead and show you the second design. Look, that's kind of the edited version. Because if you don't want this specific person on a shirt that you own, I know that some people might be uncomfortable. But here, what do you guys think of this? That's going to be on a shirt that you can buy tomorrow. I'm going to have merch. I have my own merch store. This is going to be this right here. There's Michael Avenatti. There's Stormy Daniels. And then there's Trump and Cool Vic as the double-fisted, double-headed dragon. My gift is stickers. It'll be happy. Well, I'll figure that out, Disto Myopia. It's likely going to be a song or a cartoon about yourself, just like the Angela thing I showed you guys earlier. I think the Leering Center alumni is the coolest. That shirt is so sick. Do you guys like how I hinted to Vic on there? Like, I know who you could give one of those shirts to through my brilliant editing. Ken, thanks for laughing at this. Disto Myopia. We'll see about the stickers. Scott the Mod God. Thank you so much for thinking that's funny. Nick Sheldon, I want a Shapiro soundboard release so we can use it on the Call of Duty. I can do that. I can absolutely do that. John says, might be the sickest graphic I've ever seen. Sickest as in like, sick, bro, or like disgusting, because it's actually both. Look at this thing. Look at this. Now, I'm looking straight out my window right now, but I'm hoping the forced perspective has my eye line at the image. And if I'm doing that and I'm selling to you, look, I'm looking right at this image right now. This is a cool image, even though the night sky is right in front of my face. This is happening tomorrow. We're going to have a merch store. It's actually a popular demand. I've been getting emails about it. I've been getting private messages about it. But yeah, so we're going to have a store now, guys. It's called the Not Cool Store. It's called the Not Cool Store. There's not that much on there yet. But you can get the double-headed dragon shirt. You can get the double-headed Stormy shirt. And then just the Not Cool. Now, this is backwards. But, it'll be flipped for your actual shirt. And then stickers of the same items. They're going to be stickers. Uncomfortable with Stormy and not the dragon next. I'm just saying. Some people, I understand they wouldn't want they don't want to own clothing that has a porn star on it. And so you can get just the double-headed dragons, or you can get the full shebang. It's so funny to look at. Video clips of Brian yelling at people, blaming them for voting Trump works great. Yeah. I will make the soundboard. You guys, there is so much legitimately planned. I might have bit off a little more than I can chew starting the show with so much inexperience, let's say. But you guys have really made it just like the best time ever. We're actually at, if you take everything collectively right now, we're like at an hour and 50 minutes total right now. So this did turn out to be a 2-hour show. And so unfortunately, I am going to start potting it down. But because you guys have been so great. The phone calls were great today. That might be something that I do once a week. That's something you guys would be into, when Vic does the raids and everybody's in here. I really think that'd be some fun. No more doxing. I will have a measure to eliminate doxing. Thanks for telling me, you guys, because otherwise everybody would just stop coming. Everybody think I'm really bad faith and they would just stop coming. Guys, remember, get your cash apps in now because I'm not doing raffles. You guys are just getting prizes. You guys, it's been such a technically written show. You guys are just going to be getting prizes, okay? Can Bryce Shapp get in a poster size so he can pleasure himself? Ugh. Bryce Shapp having a poster over his bed of Bryce Shapp pleasuring himself to Bryce Shapp is something he probably already does. I don't doubt that Bryce Shapp looks in the mirror and he gets led down in his pee-pee, because that dude loves himself more than, hell, I don't know, Tom Cruise loves himself. Brad Pitt loves himself. Quentin Tarantino loves himself. That's what I'll say. Bryce Shapp loves himself more than Quentin Tarantino loves little kids' feet. Sorry, I said it. That's the truth. That is the absolute truth. You down to catch the reunion show of Pinhead Circus? Oh, man, they're coming. I want some gamuts, though. You tell me if the gamuts are there. I'm there, Dustin. We'll talk after the show. Let's play it off with a sketch, you guys. I really, really appreciate everything you guys have done. I have a sketch ready for you. Why don't we do the Aladdin skit one more time? Not everybody saw that one. And then I'm going to play the things that are not cool. And then I'm going to play you off. All right, guys? Thanks so much for coming in here tonight. Get your Cash Apps in now. You're just getting a gift if you Cash App, okay? You're just getting a gift if you do.
Oh, hello, Instagrammers. It's me, James Ripton. And my God, it looks like I found a lamp as worthy as the movie Aladdin itself. Let's give it a quick rub and see what comes out.
Damn! It was hot in there. You got 3 wishes, motherfucker.
Well, I only need one. I want to never see your movie ever again. And to get a new recommendation for a movie this evening. And to never see your face again, Will Smith. I hate you. I fucking hate you.
Damn, that was cold, little honky. But I guess you go see Godzilla King of the Monsters tonight. Says it's probably better than my dumpster fire trash-ass movie.
Yes, I agree. But anyway, I will go see that movie this evening. Thanks, Genie.
I will go see that movie this evening. Thanks, Genie. I haven't done the James Ripton face in so long. I wonder if I could still even do it. Hello, Instagrammers. It's me, James Ripton. And tonight on the Not Cool Show, I prove that I am inept to run a live stream show. You guys didn't get your money's worth. This value is dumpster fire toilet terrible. And I really hope you come back tomorrow night after the very well-run and well-managed Not Cool Live with Cool Vic. Did I do it? Did we do it? Did I do it? Can I get some ones and W's for a James Ripton impersonation that I haven't done in years? Oh, that's not true. I did an interview with James the other week. That's true. Let's do another bonus sketch. You guys check out the music video again. We'll do the sexy bonesaw music video one more time, and then we'll play it out.
James Ripton.
You guys deserve it.
Hello, Instagrammers. It's me, James Ripton. And I wrote an album. Well, I've never met a better than I didn't like. Some of which makes it feel alright. Always want to drive them up 55 to insanity. There's never been a better time to feel alive. Four tricks in a barrel, so I take a dive. Giving every motherfucker to the my mind. There's no gravity. I've never made it all the way to the high dive. On the shows where my nose.
You guys, there's going to be a Ouija board coming up. And don't be uncomfortable, because I spell out the word gay, and I want you guys to see that, because I've shown this video 100 times through a million different mediums, and I think only 3 people in my whole life have realized that I'm spelling the word gay on the Ouija board. So anyway, just look out for that.
It's just not me. Well, damn, that first part was pretty cool. I don't really know what to do in this middle part here. I don't really know any jokes. I just kind of put it here thinking I could do something clever, but I'm out of ideas.
I've never met a better than I didn't like. 3 things, some of which makes it feel alright. All of us want to drive them up 55 to insanity. There's never been a better time to feel alive. 4 drinks in a barrel, doesn't get down. Giving every motherfucker to be my vibe. There's no gravity now.
Huh? Well, what'd you guys think of? Well, huh? Look, again, it was before I was a Christian, so, you know, there's that was CBD in that pen, you guys. CBD. That's what every high schooler uses as an excuse. It seems to work, so that's my excuse. 7 years ago, CBD was all the rage. Did you guys see my dance moves, by the way? Did you guys see that? Did you see that, like, twirl around thing I did? And I grabbed myself from the back of the shirt and I popped myself up? It's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. Am I muted just to yield? Can I get ones if you can hear me? I'm so sick of the technical difficulties tonight. I feel like I've lost value. Remember, guys, Cash App. Cash App. I think at least one, you know, I never want to say I deserve Cash Apps, right? I don't deserve them, but I'm having a hard fucking time tonight, dude. I'm having a hard fucking time tonight. I really, really am. Guys, look, you guys saw me. You guys caught me in the middle of being genuinely embarrassed. Was that you, Yield to Me? Oh, I hope you feel so embarrassed for that. For everything that I've gone through tonight technically, for you to have the balls to go into my chat, and you mushroom gobbler tell me that I was the one who was muted when it was you who was muted, you 34 count guy who was muted, then fuck you. You need to sit down. Shut up. Stop. Just kidding, mute. I love you, bro. Yield to Me is a great dude. He's very tough looking. That is one tough looking motherfucker. What was coming out of your mouth? Teeth? No, it was an apple. I was just mowing down on an apple. Yep. Perseverance is key. Thank you, John. I won't stop. That's how it even was for everything I've ever done. Even when it starts to lower my own personal value, I never stop. Corporal, Gigi, very entertaining things. I loved your phone call, Gigi. Really, I did. Do you guys want one more skit, or do you want the play out skit? Are you guys about done? Are you guys ready to get out of here? Am I doing the thing where Lord of the Rings has like 3 fake endings, and every time the screen starts to fade to black, and you saw it on opening night, and it's a 4-hour movie, and it was 3 a.m, you were like, oh, thank God, but then it like fades back up, and you're like, fuck me, I don't even care anymore. You know what I mean? Is that happening right now? Oh, thank you Pix. Thank you very much, guys. Pix. Thank you, Pix. Pix, you get a gift. Email me again because I forget everybody's emails, but you get a gift. Where's Guns? guns, claps for you. You rub his tummy. You give him little kisses. You pat his nosy. You guys are watermelon felons. I love all of you guys. I love all of you guys. Do you guys? Thank you, Pix. Really means way too much to me, Pix. Thank you. So go ahead, everybody who's if you donated at all tonight, email me and we're gonna get a gift to you guys. All right. Do you guys want one more? Do you guys want one more skit, or do you want to start playing it off? I don't care. One more skit. Play it off. Cash apps too, Josh. Stop. Fuck it. I'm gonna. Oh, here, I'll do Conspiracy Corner. We didn't do Conspiracy Corner today, so we'll do Conspiracy Corner.
Conspiracies fill in the gaps of unanswered questions. What does it mean? Is Candace Owens really black? How much does Alex Jones weigh? And who are these guys? What are the truthy woothies?
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
Cash App.
All right, guys. Super, super serious Conspiracy Corner tonight. I think Alan was the one making all the technical difficulties happen, and fuck you, Alan. That's my conspiracy. I think that can't be proven, but that's my opinion. And if that's not a conspiracy, then I don't know what to tell you guys. Have a good night, everybody. I'm just fucking around. But guys, thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate everybody. Scott, you're the god mod. I really appreciate you. John Cass, thanks for being here, bud. Disto Myopia, you're my homie, my guy. John Castle said one more skit. Technically it was a skit. You know, it's still funny. I question if Candace Owens is really black. What if she's not? What if it's like how Brian Shapiro thinks that Obama is just our first black president when he's our first half-black president? Can you believe Brian Shapiro didn't know that Obama's mommy was a white person? Can you believe he didn't know that there were white slave owners? Can you believe that he didn't know that black people were sold by elite black people in Africa to the transatlantic slave companies? Like, it was Iranians who were selling them to everybody. It was Irish people were getting sold into slavery too. So if anybody owes reparations, why is it the people that purchased? Why isn't it the seller? Why isn't it the seller? Right? Also, guys, I definitely need you guys to check out Abolitionist Rising. If you guys are pro-life, but you're not all the way into the abolition territory, they're not paying me to say this, but I think you guys absolutely just give them a view. Watch some of their stuff. It has been changing my life recently. I really, really appreciate you guys. They're creating a gay frog. They're turning the fucking frogs gay. You know, Hillary Clinton with the interdimensional vampires. I'm going to dox myself. Oh, it's my phone. My phone is up here. That is so embarrassing. My ringtone is that famous Alex Jones speech. You know, the one where he's like, kids, Magellan is cool. Justin Bieber. You know, you know that one? That's my ringtone. That's my ringtone. He thought slavery existed in 1940. Are you serious? What an idiot. What a bar none, no holds barred, stupid redheaded leprechaun, no coins at the end of the rainbow in his little pot full of confusion, bad takes, lies, and stupidity. What an idiot. Brian Shapiro is a doofus. Brian, you're probably watching somewhere. You're a doofus. You guys, I love all of you. I have to go. I'm just turning into a Spurgeon Jurgen mess right now. My voice, do you hear my voice? This is what happens after the end of every episode. I just know when it's coming, so I stop. But listen to this. This is what happens. I just monologue for over 2 hours now. I gave you the 2-hour show. I finally gave you the 2-hour show, guys. Cool. Clap like seals. Or I gave you the 2-hour show. Thank you for the cash apps, though, guys. I really want those people. You watermelon felons that donated. You need to email me. I need to get you guys these gifts. I want to stick to my word. I don't want this to fizzle. I've heard that happen too many times where people get offered stuff on live streams and it like fizzles and it's bad faith. I want to be a show for you guys. You guys come inexplicably to this show when Andrew is doing a TikTok invasion. You're still here. Thank you guys. I love you guys. God is real. You guys are a bunch of not cool watermelon felons. I'm ending the stream. No farts this time. That's good faith. But I'll be here tomorrow for the regular show. This was a total experimental show. But tell me in the comments of this video or any other video, do you like the calls? Should that be a once a week segment? Right? Should I shave the mustache? Why do I get so sweaty near the end of this? And why, oh why, do I speak until I can't anymore? I love you guys. Good night.